there we go. Alright, so... this is... We've been trying all kinds of different things. So we did start red chip production here to kind of try to get something going here. So okay, we got that. And so as long as there's like copper and stuff. So those that don't have any clue what's going on this world... What are the rules of this world? Hey, good. These... Oh. Am I hearing myself? Oh, that's Ant. Ant's watching old episodes of House. A show I always wanted to get back to, and then I didn't. But okay. So partly how this world works is each... So in the regular game, you know, we know how the main planet works. You basically just mine everything, right? So on Gelba, it's a bit different. There's basically copper and iron bacteria. Stone is just stone. There's no normal fuel. There's no coal. Liquefaction? No, you're not going to get coal. So, okay, so you have that. Instead, there's plants. So we have an agricultural tree thing. And basically, it's a farm. The farm can grow two... We're going to take out the wood, because I think the wood is for the main planet. I think that's just additional bonus research. But there's two different seeds. Yamako or something. They look like nuts. And then there's jelly nuts, which I guess are also nuts, but they look like jelly. Now, you have to... Everything has like percentage recipes on this. Like there's a chance you get seeds every time that you process it down to like from one thing to another. So the Yamako turns into mush, which you can then use to turn into biomass with the jelly. The jelly nut turns into jelly, and then same thing with the seeds for that. And so like you can make biomass with it, and it also lets you make nutrients. Nutrients are the what fuels your main factories on this planet, which are biofactories or something. And everything spoils that I've just mentioned. When they spoil, 200 or 100 of them turn back into one nutrient. So, okay. Yeah, what a disaster all of this is, right? So, okay. So we need some method to sort of... So what I did is I created a belt. I said, let's just make a belt loop. 2 loops. And on the inside loop, we're just going to have nutrients everywhere. So that's going to be nutrients, and basically all of these suckers all of them can grab the nutrients that they need in order to power. This is just, I moved this out of the way, this top one. But this is the one that makes nutrients. It's the best recipe for the power that it does. All of the spoilage can happen within these, so we have to basically have an extra inserter that also pulls all of the spoiled stuff out as well. Honestly, anything spoiled from here should probably just be pulled and put directly into this. Like, everything just get yeeted out as soon as possible. The problem is just everything goes bad. So I have no idea. Here we make the biomass, or bioflux, whatever. We make the crystals, whatever. Why are we making crystals here exactly? How does that even work? I think I was thinking, oh, the crystals could be used. Okay. But I could have left them on this. So this outside belt is trickeried in a way that the jelly and the mush are on opposite sides of the belt so that all this stuff could basically grab. So now the other fun recipe here is that you have iron bacteria, which with bioflux creates 4 iron bacteria, so you can basically just generate a ton of iron, okay? Now the issue I'm having here is that this ends up backing up And these guys have an incredibly fast freshness time, so when the timer runs out, they spoil into, not spoilage, they spoil into iron ore. And so basically, anytime iron ore gets created on this line, it gets cut off the line. It's yeeted out as soon as possible. Or at least so we want it to be. Yeah, see, it's getting dumped this way. And honestly, this should probably be doing this to where it doesn't go through this. But I'm not seeing it slowing anything down. Copper at the moment, we have so much of it that you can see how backed up it is. I'm not even really touching it. Kind of need to get more iron ore here, though. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's not enough iron ore. So what does that really mean? I did the math on this and said, okay, so we're going to create what? 8. If this is going to create basically 1 a second, right? It's creating 1 a second. This belt can only hold 30 because it's the not fast belt. So okay. So what that means is that what even is that? Well, it's trying to tell me it's 3 a second. I mean, how is it 3 a second? That's not right. That's not right at all. Huh? Well, if it's 3 a second, then we're near the belt capacity. 9. It's almost like... It just makes me think of, like, weird ideas. Like, we know a bunch of this is going to decay into iron ore, right? I don't necessarily need... Like, what I could do is just, instead of yanking it out this way, we could just yank all of the iron ore another way off of this belt. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking here. I'm thinking, is there a way to... Like, let's assume that the outside of this runs. There's still an issue. The issue is that I don't have a way to... These jelly nut seeds and these seeds... Okay, we need to fix the seed situation. The seeds need to actually get delivered back. And I do have a way to do that. It's just not been done correctly. But we need... This flow can never stop, basically. So that's an important aspect of this. I need more, whatchamahoozits. Oh yeah, and ignore all the damage that's happening to our stuff. It doesn't... I wouldn't say it doesn't matter. But the... Okay, I have more seeds in my inventory for this kind, so that's nice. I need a big box of nutrients. Assuming in biomass, don't. It's just really weird on this level that I can't box or do anything, right? Everything has to be done in the now. Oops. So this all stopped running because we ran out of biomass. So there has to be some way to guarantee that we always have biomass. Sorry, this is just been blowing my mind. So how do we fix this? I mean, is it just because these guys can't grab it? Well, hold on. We ran out of jelly. Running out of anything is a recipe for disaster. It's a complete disaster if that happens. So what really needs to happen here is that these seeds need to get dunked out of business. I don't even care if it's slow belt. It doesn't even matter. It just needs to be, you know, moved offshore. Do we have more iron? Iron? Anything? Okay, cool. I got iron. I need more underground belt. Like a lot. Okay. So this was not supposed to go like this, but let's just have it do this. Where is how it's getting back to the guy? Honestly, I don't have to get it that far, do I? I just need to get just somewhere that it's in range without messing everything up. How about here? So, okay, that gets us to here. Okay, perfect. I can actually get it down here. So I'm just gonna put a requester box here, or a provider box. Oh wow, we actually finished 10K research on that. Yeah, so let's do this instead. And all I want to do is just get the seeds the heck out of here. Oh wait, this is the other... Yeah. So what happens if I put a seed in here? Can I get this seed? Yeah, some bot get over here. Alright, where is it going? Is it going to get it to the correct place? Where are you taking it? Where are you taking me? Oh no, you ran out of juice. Okay, we rejuiced. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly where it needs to go. So the question is does this guy have enough? Because they don't really need to carry that much. They just have to carry a little bit. I'll just put down my other hub, I guess. And I'll just put up another, because then I don't have to run all this belt, and I can just get rid of it when I actually have belt. So as long as this one ends up where it needs to, I'm happy, right? So as long as these can get there, but they're going to run out of juice, right? But I think I have like one main box. Yeah, this sucks that they run out of juice. It's not the worst. I think I can deal with this. For how long? They're going to recharge. But so they basically go straight. That's important to know. They need those mini loaders. But okay, so that'll at least keep that going, right? Give me that belt. All of it. All of the belt. And give me more of this. So attempt to fix the problems. So we're basically waiting. Here comes the jelly. Alright, let's get this rolling again. Grab another bacteria. And try to go find more copper. I've like mined all of the copper. Here it is. I swear it grows back. I do think it actually grows back. At least I think so. Could be wrong. Alrighty. But see, this is all jammed. Is it all jammed with, it's completely jammed. So, let me see what we can do here. Because really what should happen is that they... If we read the belt contents entirely, right? If I know this entire belt is full... We need to Kurthud some of this. Some of this has to come off the belt, right? What is even the math on this? I think we should probably check both. So hold all belts is I think it's a new thing that they've added. And what it does is it counts total count. It almost seems like if we're above 200, we should probably remove from belt. That almost seems like an idea. The question is, where do we remove from belt? Probably right here. So we're going to grab anything, but it only works if there's more than 200 on the belt. Try something like this. So as long as this is above 200, they run. And that just kind of helps keep everything moving, I guess. Because basically I want to see all of the situations that this stops. It's got a little scanner. You see that? It's got like a barcode scanner at a grocer. Why is there 200 engine? I guess I used a provider box. There's 2.8K of the Yamako whatever. There's a ton of it somewhere. Is it because I still have a box that's just cutting it? Like when it's on its way over? Do I still have a box that's just grabbing it? I don't think so. Maybe I do, and I'm just crazy. No, it's right here. Is there a box here still? No, there isn't. So how is there 2.8K on the network? It must be in the other box? There are so many signals happening right now. What happened to the music? Yeah, I think this is better controlled than the previous. Because basically anything that's generated here, yeah, anything that's iron ore is just going to get dumped, right? We know that. So that's fine. It's just, if there's too much bacteria, we need to dump the bacteria. So now the only issue here is can I get this out of here in a belt that's kind of better? Let's do this. Let's just make it an experience together. Is that gonna work? I think it'll work better. I'm not sure it works great, but it works. Problem is none of these are moving. Why are none of these moving? They can't actually get rid of everything. So maybe these need to be running under an even lower number. Because essentially I want all of these running. If they're short on biomass, it's something else. But basically we need to reduce the belt so that they can actually dump their goods onto the belt. And they've been sitting so long, right? So there's just too much production. Just keep grabbing them. I mean, realistically, it needs to even be hooked up to this line. Add that in too. Yeah, there's 350 on the belt. It's way too much. Way too much. Yeah, this is a problem. So we're gonna move this to where this hopefully doesn't have an issue anymore. It's going to do this. Rather, I need to do something like this with a splitter. It can't do that. Okay. So now that should hopefully reduce it. It's okay if a couple stop, because they should in theory be able to continue working. I'm gonna need more efficiency modules. Of course, we need to come back for more. Okay, just grab efficiency modules from anything else, such as these guys, because they're never running again. This one runs, so I'll keep that one. Yeah, whatever, give me these. It's really not the nutrients, though. It's the biofuel. Productivity modules, honestly, probably the best fit here. I have the nutrients. Could honestly even throw a beacon down. Beacon has a shot. Yeah, give me a beacon. Sure. The issue here is I don't think I'll be able to get one of them here. Let's just see how bad it is. What does that get us up to? Plus 50? That certainly helps. Might just leave it there. Not enough mash happening. They're moving those, okay. There's no way for me to, like, set a priority. Flying robot thing, which comes from what? Battery, oh goodness. Ugh. Because it would help if I had more of them, but we could also just tear down the entirety of the rest of our setup so that the only thing the robots do is move the seeds. I could also just fix the seed situation. But they appear to be grabbing them, so I can't really not. So these jellies have to come in. Okay, we got jellies. That's good. That's good. Okay, it's calmed down here. I only got 90 left. Yeah, there's just not enough biomass coming in. I mean, here I don't have enough jelly happening. It does seem like I have enough, so why is this failing? Is it just because there's not enough to grab? Also, sometimes the mash ends up on the wrong side of the belt, too. Why is that happening, anyways? These should always be on the inside. Oh, if they go all the way around. It goes all the way around. So in order for it to go on the inside, what exactly needs to... This feels like it's wrong. It feels wrong. Is it just as simple as this? No, because then that goes on the wrong side altogether. Nope, this is now on the outside. Now this flips which ones are which. Nope, that ain't gonna do it either. So let's do it the really stupid way. Maybe probably the correct way is just to do this. Let's do this. Give me my stuff back. And now it'll all be on the inside. Because we do so. Part of the rules here is that we do not belt the biomass. All right, let's see how many this guy can actually get going here. As it comes across. See, the problem is that like they need a stack inserter to grab all of this, and they don't have that. But I guess if there's that much stuff across, it kind of works. I kind of just wonder if I could just like underground belt and then like flip the belt on this side. Just flip it somehow. The other thing I could do is even dumber. It's actually really dumb, and I should have done it. I should have just did it originally. Why not? Why not just do it this way? Where we just change sides here? Because they'll be able to grab this way easier on this side, right? And then here we just pick up the biofuel stuff and then just belt it across. Like why not just do that? That works, right? The reason that wouldn't work? Let's do it this way. And then I guess we'll go around, but functionally the same idea, and then just do this. And now there should be ample amount. Because there should be an overage of like every single ingredient. It's just there has to be, hey Holdu, the interface has changed on Twitch. What does that mean? The interface has changed on Twitch. Did I break something? The interface has changed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who decided this was a good idea? Why would you not want it on the bottom? This makes my head explode. Really? Why is everything on top? We do not Sir Topham Hat here. This is a terrible idea. Well, the good news is you can probably just move this down. Why like my edit, share? Why are all these buttons in the top right? This is a nightmare. This is a UI UX nightmare. It makes no sense for half of my buttons to be up here and then the other half, like the clip in the player window. I wonder why. This has got to be a mistake. This has got to be a mistake. I can't move this? Broadcast options. That ain't it. Why can't I move this? Oh my god, this is... Alright, let's... Thanks for letting me know. I saw that the other day and I'm like, oh. Okay, sorry, I'm being messaged. Okay, you didn't say anything. How you doing, Holdu? We made it to Gelba, and I don't know what to do. This is the best solution I have so far. And you can see that we're now wiring belts, which... That seems like a terrible idea. I suppose I need to do exactly the same thing I just did on the the iron belt that I need to now do on the copper belt. I think it's got to be the same kind of thing. Where we pull off the stuff that's shaft, basically, excess. It's probably about the same number. 200. Will it reach? Will not reach. Okay, so sure. Just sure. Just put another splitter on. Just so it's only one lane. Okay. So hopefully that gets rid of a lot of the excess. Because you don't need a lot. You need like 5. The food planet? You've heard of a food planet, huh? What is even the intro that they try to give that I didn't read because I'm dumb? Yeah, here you go. Allows planting seeds into seedable soil. Planted seeds grow trees. Can be harvested. Yumako can grow on natural Yumako soil, which just occurs. It's sort of like an ore patch. You can search it in the Control F. It produces its fruit, which then you can turn into mush. Is basically both fruits turn into a seed, and with a small percentage, as well as their mush. And then there are tiles that are near. There's also jelly, which is exactly the same thing, but the jelly's more annoying because the jelly's all the way down here. But these different colors indicate like where you can grow stuff. So like artificial, once you have it, you can grow on everything. But these natural jelly nuts are pretty small. And it's like a version of the pink inside of the pink. And I can only place the artificial soil on the ones that are already pink. So hopefully we can get some more seed here. And I can show you what that looks like. Actually, I have a whole bunch. Let's go down there. I was watching the other thing. But yeah, so here I've put in the artificial soil. You don't use landfill. You have to put down the artificial soil. And the things that are yellow can be fixed, such that this agricultural arm can plant on them basically. But you also need the seed. So at the moment you'll see that I don't have any seed. Actually, slight issue. Only this one has seed. Disaster. Well, once I have a backup, yeah. So how does this even work? Well, this kind of needs to like split somehow. Can you maybe like, can you go, you can't go any further? I want you to go further. Sure. That doesn't even help me, to be honest. You know what, give me these seeds. So you put the seeds in here, and you're going to see this arm plant them. And so that we're trying to get to the point where we have more seeds. Yeah, basically. It also knocks down all the trees if you don't feel like knocking them all down. And they basically like grow like 1% every couple seconds, so it takes like 2 minutes or so for them to get the full harvest. Each fully grown tree is 50. So the odds are kind of dumb. The odds are actually really dumb. Let me find that. Where is it? Somewhere in here it is. It's right here. 2% chance to get the seed, right? So if you have 50, right, 2% chance to get the seed, what does that exactly mean if you have 50? Well, it means that there's a good chance that you're not going to get what you're looking for. So that basically means that all of the seed, if you want to grow seed, oh, and ignore these. This is none of this is matters. You can see that. Oh, what are we doing here? These biters have gotten intense, but you see how far away, like basically stuff is getting destroyed that's nowhere near my actual stuff. What were you saying? Yeah, it's like a farm field thing. Oh, we were trying to get this such that I can, yeah. All I'm trying to do is just get this to where I can seed both ways. Excuse me? Oh, right, those can't connect. That's great. Am I allowed to build there? I don't think this is built on, so I'm just going to do this. Yeah, this would get annoying, but I'm just going to do it this way, just so it works. Okay, cool. So now the seed will actually get here. So now we just wait. Are the biters? Yes, they are. Yeah, that's what's happening. Oh no. Oh no. I mean disabled by control behavior. Oh, well. Duh. Of course it's going to be disabled. It's on set to the wrong stupid thing. Oh, the reason this stopped is because there's more copper than I can even deal with. But yeah, the biters on the main planet have gotten really, really, really bad. What is their current 0.95 evolution factor? There is a 25% chance that a spawned biter is a behemoth biter with 3,000 health. Deals 90 damage per hit. Compared to a big biter, which has 375 health. Yeah, the medium biter just doesn't even matter. The behemoths are a problem. And that's why we have now researched laser weapons up to level 10, which means they do a lot of damage. Can I see one really quick? So what we're really trying to do is make sure that we're secure and off of this planet. So yeah, these do 122 damage a shot, which is probably why they're getting destroyed. So I may have to figure out some way. Yeah. Okay. So... Okay, we've now generated so much iron that this is backing up, which is good, because I now need to actually make more iron. Iron processing. Question is where? Where is a really good question. Can I just, for the moment, just do this? Just make it go faster? Sure. Where is this going to happen? I mean, step one, it seems I could just pull it off of this belt right here. Just move my... Not the most ideal situation, but I'm just going to do it. Just so I can get it in the air, basically. And I do not have many these. Can you make more inserters while I'm doing this? Thank you. They don't need the crazy stack inserters, so I'm not going to bother. This does not need to happen here. I didn't realize, listening to the game's actual soundtrack, I didn't realize that the game actually has a soundtrack. New sound. which is kind of cool. I just never heard it. So we need to somehow burn as much of this as possible. As much of the iron ore as possible. It's just too much. Well, that's good news. It's good news that there's too much. The bad news is, well, let's see what happens. Let's see if 16 of these on speed steroids can take care of it, because we got enough. Oh, it's backing up because they're not, I wish there was a way for me to, like, burn it. Just let it burn. Because these have a 60-second window. It's almost like, oh my goodness, that would be so crazy. So how about this? How about this one? Instead, that's so crazy. Okay, let me explain. We know that these bacteria last 60 seconds before they turn into iron ore. And I don't want them just sitting here, right? So what if we made the belt long enough that it takes 60 seconds for them to get to the furnaces? What do you think of that? I kind of like that idea. What's the actual belt speed? I'm not sure that's an actual known thing. The basic speed of a... Okay, this is what I want. Fast belt goes approximately 3.75 tiles a second. So that means that this needs to be 180 tiles. 180. Honestly, I could probably just do this to fix it. Right, I could just loop it around. Please do not taint my belt with bullshit. Just make a little maze. Just made a happy little maze. As long as the timer runs out and they flip over, that's perfect, right? May need to make it a little bit longer. I mean, as long as they expire at the end, which seems to be the case, because now I got iron ore backing up. Nope, it's not long enough. Okay, let's. This is so dumb. Look at this. We're just gonna do. Let's just burn it off. How silly! What a silly idea this is. How silly. Okay, this is completely backed up. Alright. I don't know if I've solved everything, but I guess we know that we're somewhere. Yeah, sorry, I have to kind of like... Well, this one annoying thing about this is like, every time something gets screwed up, you have to basically wait it out. And we resumed here with a lack of seeds. Like, I have to go run the seeds over, start it up again. Like, I basically need there to be a repository of excess seeds. More stuff getting destroyed on Novice. I need excess seeds, basically. But so we do have the rocket silo. And it's sort of a matter of getting all the stuff that we need in order to launch. Copper plate, steel plate, plastic bar. Copper plate. I don't have any steel. Oh boy. Oh boy. Steel? For real? For real steel? What am I on top of anyways? Okay, it's not Yumako soil. Cool. I kind of picked this spot once I learned what was happening. Can I just put down artificial? See, I can't. You see, you need to fill up the marsh. They at least give you stone, right? What I'm sort of looking for here is some kind of a... I gotta get iron over here. Somehow that's got to become steel. On a regular basis. That seems bad. I don't even know, man. What is this for anyways? What is this? Plastic? Oh no. Oh no. We used it all. Yes, this is not ideal. I don't know how much steel I'm actually gonna need though. So let's just start here. What else goes into this? Plastic and steel and copper. Just landfilling all of it. It's all in the way. It's all in the way, all of it. I am pretty sure I have an entire box. It's just completely full of landfill. What is this supposed to be? Red chip. Okay. Give me copper? Tommy copper. Okay, it's copper. Sure. Something just happened here, but there's no... But sometimes it's very hard to tell when you don't have landfill in a spot. I'm just gonna do it like this, just because I don't know. I don't need a million of these, I just need like enough. I need enough to get off this terrible planet. That's actually pretty clever. The way they put this one together was pretty clever, but it's... I need to not lose my other planet. What is wrong here? Thank you. Am I out of, I guess I'm out of them. Can I have some more of this? Thank you. I don't know why, actually. This sounds so much like Urquan Master's music. What am I trying to make here? Yeah. And I guess we put the rocket launcher over here. I guess. I guess. I guess. Okay. 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 That'll at least let us get this to this. Oh my goodness. I don't have a lot of them, so I need to save all of those. I'm very glad that I shipped a lot of resources to this planet, because this planet would have been even worse if I actually had to, you know. I'm just gonna do it actually like this. Have it go down the middle, because then the other ones can just come straight. Okay. You need plastic. I have to figure out how to get you plastic. What was even the ratio to get plastic? Is it just... It's just mush and bioflux? Okay. So something like this is what's going to get us what we want. Mush and bioflux, huh? So I need another bioflux maker. Need a bioflux maker that then makes plastic. And it's going to require one bioflux and some mash. I bet you make enough bioflux for 2, so I'm just going to make 2. I'm going to try this. I'm wondering if my... Collect. Okay, so plastic has to leave this system. And I can only hope I have enough. I can only hope I have enough. That's way more transport belt than I thought I had. Good news, I actually have transport belt now. Okay. No. Can we, like, fill the holes, please, as I go? Cannot waste, like, the 5 of those I have left. Okay. Alright, somewhere plastic happens. Up here. So you just come across. The most spaghettified factory ever. It's really annoying that I can't take stuff down while landfilling. I don't know if that's a bug or a feature, I really don't know. But when you start building here, you may just want to just start placing like large amounts of destroy the land stuff, like clear, like use your construction robots or whatever to remove everything from the land, and then just do like a big blueprint that's just a bunch of landfill, or use the overwrite tool with the shift. Do something like that. Because, I mean, I literally could have gone absolutely nuts with landfill. I was just trying not to give up my, because I don't want to mess up, because, like, once you put landfill down, the more agricultural things get messed up. So if I have to put down landfill, I want to make sure it's the right one, basically. Okay. Just in case they produce more, but I think this is good. Alright, so now there we go. We've created a monster. Or Ridley the monster. So that is enough to do these. We can now make low density. I had blue chip at some point. Somewhere I was making blue chip. I forget where that is. Yeah, how much do you guys even need? Do you 0.1 a second? Yeah, you make enough. You make enough to do several of these, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Somewhere I was making blue chip. Okay, cool. Okay, so this situation needs to... I needed sulfur. Oh, dear. Now I understand. I understand now. You were just pulling off this belt. Okay. And your malfunction is that... Okay. Kinda just wanna... The problem here is that you have wire. Although this wire doesn't do anything, right? No. It does not. So wouldn't it just be like this, except it's sulfur? Am I out of power? I'm out of these. Let's just do it like this then. I'm also out of long-handed inserters. Uh-oh. Everything here stopped. Problem. Big problem. Why did everything stop? Did we run out of seeds, maybe? Doesn't look like it. I don't know, let's set this up to sulfur. Oh, you just need spoilage, huh? That's not an impossible task. In fact, you're probably in exactly the location you need to be to make this happen. That's for sulfur. You're gonna grab spoilage. Dump spoilage somehow. Grab and grab. And then you need to grab and grab as well. Okay. So that gets me my sulfur. Alright, sulfur acquired. I don't really need to do anything more besides get the chip. Okay. But how did we lose... I don't know. Give me one more to start up the old highlight machine again. Gotta find another copper one. But somehow we have to also... We haven't even made the beaker yet. Okay. It certainly started working again. Yeah. Does our little fix here work? These are going to turn into iron ore. It's somewhat close enough. I would really like it to actually do what I want it to do. Because they need to be... It needs to be used up before it gets too far along. Okay, thanks game. I like that I can still... Yeah. Alright. How are we out of them again? We're out of bioflux. So what does that mean? It means that this is pulling too much? That could be the issue. This is out of things. Who's got nutrients? I don't. I got spoilage though. I can make myself nutrients. I guess I have to make it by hand. Yeah. Almost seems like there needs to be more of this happening. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have... Oh, that can't go there. Just going to have it make more mash. The same thing probably has to happen here, too. Even though it's going to, like, massively fill up everything. So, if you haven't seen this part, this is the really tricksy part. Yeah, this is going to run out. In order to make stuff, I need nutrients. I need eggs. So in order to get eggs, we actually have to go mine the aliens. So I gotta go find their nearest little nest and basically go steal a bunch of their eggs. And there's a recipe to make more of their eggs by incubating them. And when the eggs actually run out of time, the timer runs out, they spoil. More stone. How much stone is that? Garbage amounts, but there is some. So we're gonna basically knock this out, steal the eggs by walking on them. Oh no, there's an evolution factor and it's growing. Oh no, this planet's gonna be terrible. Oh no. The evolution factor is growing based on time, which means these enemies are gonna get harder. But they haven't been terribly aggressive. But at any rate, we can take these eggs. We can egg ball it. We can make more eggs. We need a lot of nutrients in order to do that, though. Okay, good. This is running again, at least. I'm going to let that produce some more nutrients. I'll go grab a rock. It's got bacteria on it. So I would like to be able to actually get back to the other planet so that I can, you know... That should be enough to build more of these bio things. Yeah. So this would just keep producing eggs, basically. The problem is that the eggs eventually hatch, which is a problem. Nope, we're out of stuff again. I've only managed to build these by hand. Evolving, yeah. This is yeah, it's basically a big swamp. Is that man bear pig? Not man bear pig. The Simpsons pig, whatever the heck that one's called. Yeah, this one's a trip, eat it up. You have to... I mean, this is what we ended up creating, which is basically the circle of life. And everything spoils and then gets dunked out of it. And even the ores are just bacteria. But I need... What are these little bio chambers? Hopefully egg hasn't hatched yet. Okay, cool. Can I have more egg? More iron plate and circuit so I can make stuff. This is, every time I keep saying it, but this is literally the worst factory I've ever built. It's really bad. It's like legitimately really bad. Really need to go grab some chip. Of course, there probably won't be any. There's no chip. It's like a bad tight end and a... Yeah, they did a good job with this one. I don't think the game prepares the regular player much for this. So... But it is quite the puzzle to solve. But I'm not sure a regular player is equipped with the correct knowledge to beat this appropriately. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do, so I probably, as Ridley will say, I probably overbuilt this to an extent that is immeasurable. But this was pretty clever, I thought, because I just had to keep working backward from everything. Like, there's a lot of little problems. So basically, everything has a spoilage rate. We grow the stuff out of the ground, and then it has to be mashed up in this first one. This guy. So you can't... There's no coal, and you'll notice everything has a little white bar. It's like nutrients. We're running out of them. Just the fuel bar that normally is the coal. And then, so this is the Yumako, which is one of the two major plants. And it makes seeds and mash. The seeds only happen 2% of the time, which means that we need to have, like, productivity modules on these guys, so that when they're done processing them, I can hopefully get more seeds, because I'm getting bonus. The purple bar is the bonus. But they burn through nutrients way faster that way. But the seed ratio is equivalent. One plant, it requires one seed to get a plant, and that's true, right? Yeah, you get 50 from a plant, and it costs one seed, and you only get a 2% chance to get a seed. So that's kind of dumb. But then everything decays and spoils, and then it clogs up your belt. It even clogs up the machine, so you have to... That's why, like, every single one of these has something to dump it out. The basic design here, Eat It Up, is that the inside belt is for nutrients only, because it's the fuel for literally everything. Everything. And there's even cuts where we get it to the inside of this and stuff, too. How are we getting the nutrients here? I'm assuming there's a cut. Yeah, there's a cut right here for nutrients. But okay. So you got that. So then the mash and the jelly together makes this bioflux, which has a much larger time that it lasts. And I decided to not belt that because I'm stupid. But that has a really good formula to make a lot more egg. Or sorry, to make a lot more, to make a lot of nutrients. Because the most basic recipe is you take the spoilage to make one nutrient. Whereas the recipe for this, I can't even dump it out of the thing fast enough. It makes 5 bioflux makes 40. 5 bioflux makes 40 nutrients, so it is the best payout. But anywho, so our jelly and our mash are set up on this belt. So So where one's on the outside, one's on the inside the whole way around, and everything that needs to do stuff with it can interact that way. Why are you not allowed to do anything? Oh, you have no way to dump the bioflux. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Well, couldn't you just have a dump right here? That's way too much. It should just not. Grab, get rid of. Where does the bioflux go then? Can bioflux go on the... Well, be on the wrong side of the belt. Maybe this was just as a reconnaissance if I wanted to... The other thing is that in order to get your ores, the bacteria you can process with a bioflux to make 4 more iron bacteria. The iron bacteria last 60 seconds, and then they turn into iron ore. They don't decay into spoilage, they turn into iron ore. So, in order to get it started right now, I don't know how to fix this. I do. There's a recipe to sort of fix it. It's just I don't know how I fix it if it's really messed up. But basically, these just continue to generate more iron ore, and basically, as the iron ore begins to generate, it's flicked out of here to the actual furnaces. And when there's too much, I have a circuit set up to pull off when there's too much extra bacteria. But they need the bioflux, which is from these guys, in order to do their thing. But yeah, it's really important we get more jelly nut seeds because I'm kind of low on those. It's kind of important. And basically, this whole thing is there's a system of loops. Everything, all these inner pieces have, like, this one's got the nutrients on the inside and the bioflux, just like that. Apparently we now have sulfur too, so that's cool. Lots and lots of landfill, hence the swamp situation. What do I even need to do that for? What am I doing? Stop. Just stop what you're doing. You're dumb. Not dumb. But just do it like this. I don't even know. We will probably never need more than what's already right here. Because I can just belt that, right? So the other issue here is I need green chip. Because we'll try to get extra out of it. I don't even know, man. Okay. There's really not a lot of copper happening here. Really, it's the iron, right? There's not enough iron making enough green chip. There's not enough green chip. I think at this point I'm just going to have this stop making extra green chip, maybe? Kinda? Oh, I don't really have a lot of these to go around either. I guess the first few can have it? I guess? Or I guess I just need a box of green chip? I don't even know. So the next thing that we need is rocket fuel, which comes from wait, there's another recipe. Bioflux, jelly, and water. Maybe this is what I was trying to do. this, I should be able to make a little offshore pump action. It's going to be kind of manual to get off this island, but I kind of don't know how else to beat it at the moment. So there's a whole bunch of tech that we can get, like tree seeding. I don't really think that has anything to do with this planet. But it does let us grow wood, but the problem is that the biochamber doesn't burn that. I kind of wish there was a different fuel I could burn in a biochamber. Like, if I get rid of the nutrient situation, that would help a lot. Carbon fiber is supposedly something we can now make. Oh god, I didn't even bother building this. Ah! But you see, like, we can't really worry about any... Like, I think there's a visit back, like we don't have every other planet. But see, there's this next planet and everything else. So, in order to get to that, so there's even captivity and stuff, like, I think we got to get our way off the planet first. So, in order for us to get the agricultural science pack, it's a pentapod egg plus a bioflux. And the problem is I need a lot of pentapod eggs in order to do this. But I kind of can't do that step. And I guess you can breed fish too, whatever the heck that means. But yeah, that's the problem. So you need jelly and bioflux. And I suppose we're going to make 2 of these. Because I'm going to guess you have enough bioflux in order to just do this all the time. It almost seems like there should be another loop that's just for bioflux stuff. But at this very moment, I'm not going to worry about it. But that does seem to be potentially the case. The real question is, where is this going? Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to put... Oh, I can. Yeah, please make a bunch of them. They can go as slow as you want. Okay, get this over. What is this, anyways? This is just a broken belt that's not going to be used anymore? Or is it for nothing? This belt was for nothing, so... Sure. Now, where does it go? It goes to what used to be nothing. Okay, gimme. Yeah, I see what's happening. Gimme. Let's fix this belt. Okay, where is the rocket thing? It's over here. Basically, I'm just trying to get it to where it goes to the rocket without me having to lay down more belt. Okay. Okay. Sure. I'm running out of underground belt. But it'd be way easier to come back with stuff from the main planet. Oh look, I'm out of this again. I'm just going to continuously run out of it. Hey, give me more landfill. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that that was a marsh spot. Okay. So now I just need to get the blue chip. And then we're in business. Somehow. Somehow, blue chip. Oh goodness, who's hosting? Oh, PUBG. How was that game that's not Vampire Survivors? Oh my goodness, we're actually making rocket part? It's happening. Yes, I make nuts. So the mush comes in, or sorry, the nut comes in, the mush comes out, and then here's the jelly too. Hey, Icrius. I'm just explaining all of this to Pup. Ah. Well, I figured I'd type... This is really complicated. But I'll give you what I just said. So you have to... There's no iron or copper mines. You just pick up a resource. So now I have the bacteria in my inventory. And then these machines... You put in one bacteria and you get back 4, but it costs 1 bioflux to do it. And so this ring in here goes around, and it just continuously produce more iron. Once it times out and turns into iron ore, it gets dumped out. I made the belting long enough so that there's circuitry involved that so there you go. So that's how it just continuously generates iron ore, so as long as there's nutrients and bioflux. And similar to the outside belts, we have nutrients on the inside and the bioflux on the outside, and that's what all these guys are doing. Probably can dump these because this one's way faster, and this one I think is just sitting and it'll all spoil. So everything spoils. Every single one of these. Why these aren't just perfect little loops is they all dump out their spoilage into this return thing here, and they take spoilage and they turn it into nutrients, and that's it. That's the magic. And then from here there's a bunch of other recipes to use bioflux to make stuff that we need, and we have enough to get off the planet, but I don't have enough to... Before we leave the planet, I can... of course spoilage ends up in here. Lots and lots of filter usage. But we also need to generate the science beaker before we kind of leave. We have to somehow figure out how to get a whole bunch of eggs. Lots and lots of eggs in bioflux. And the problem is the eggs don't... There should be no auto mod. Did it auto mod one of your messages? Hope not. I have that garbage turned off. But every once in a while Twitch made it so the thing on the bottom when you're watching a stream, like the title bar and stuff, it's now on the top. Probably because somebody complained that it's not a title bar. I don't even know. It's not a title bar if it's on the bottom, but it makes no sense if it... I don't even know. I don't know. What I do know is that I need more fuel happening. These generate so much. Hopefully that gets us more nutrients in the mix here. Listen to the Beach Boys Barbarian. Can't type it. Okay, Twitch. What? I'm waiting for stuff to finish anyways. I just need a... Oh, there's still nothing here. There's no iron. Why is there no iron? Did I cut the iron somehow? Or is there just no copper? Did I cut the copper? Oh, we're just out of copper. I mean, that makes sense. I guess we should try to start up both mean bean machines if I can. Also, soon here we're gonna wrap up because I gotta be done like in 15 minutes. But should be able to get like at least prepared to get off this planet because all we need now is the blue chip to do it. How many blue chip do I even have here? Nothing. I have no blue chip. I lied. I need that copper ore. In fact, dump what I have currently. Might as well dump some of it. Where's this mash going? What? What do you need this for? Oh, this is copper. Gotcha. Yogi and minions equals slow motion. They buff that. Well, it says... Yeah, Beach Boys are really good. Yeah, there seems to be a big difference in the different builds. It's not... I wouldn't say it's imbalanced, it's just that whatever you need to be doing in certain classes, people either haven't figured out or they're gonna buff something. I don't know. It's something like that. We should also check in on our Eidolon. We should. Alright, here's some chip. Make me more. This is the only part that we can't really easily do yet, is because this just, it shuts off too much. So I have to figure out how we make a bunch of green potions. So the other thing is that the green science beakers actually run out. They actually run out. I forget what the time is. It say on them how long they have to be delivered in 1 hour. And then they spoil. Found 2. Maybe there's a hot node. Lucky rolls, damage 2x, keep the best. Oh, like lucky crit rolls? You never get another flask, right? You just have the... You have the same flask. Ant Ant has almost bribed me to play WoW. I feel I have to make a decision, PoE or WoW. I'm trying to pick none of them. Oh no, did we lose all of our... We lost all of our copper. Is this not working? Enabled if above 100. Are these all 100? It's hooked up to the belt. Did we run out? No, I don't believe that. I guess I gotta watch it. This is the issue I'm having with this planet, though, is there's too many things happening. I think it's really hard to follow what's going on. But okay, so we need... Let me see what's happening here. Okay, there's 8. So I'm looking at the substation number. That's the green circuit. You have a green and a red circuit, but this is all wired to work with a green circuit. Basically... Whoa, 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 buddy. Buddy, you don't have... You're not hooked up. That's why this is failing. Okay, great. It shouldn't turn on until there's 100 of them. Once there's 100, it'll start moving those off so they turn into... Okay, perfect. So that bottom one didn't have a circuit. So I'm just going to save because it's important. Now, the reason I only have 2 of these, I could build more, but I already have a full box of the copper. I'm running out of the other... Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the hardcore thing, and as Ant said yesterday, it's probably like the last hurrah for a while, right? I mean, this is probably the most active and interest that there's going to be in hardcore for the next 5 years. But I really don't want to get involved in either game. Best. But I've been kind of depressed lately, so... And not feeling well, so like it's this kind of game you can just kind of jam on and do nothing, so... And I can't help but say I'm slightly curious about how fast I can level to 60 and not screw it up. So once I get off this planet, couldn't I just send a whole bunch of a blue chip to this planet? 300? I could just send a whole bunch of blue chip here and then not have to do either of these. In fact, I could probably send the other stuff too, right? 200. Just not the rocket fuel. I guess I could send the rocket fuel. Yeah. Been more active the last few days. I'm trying. But a few things that I had to take care of blew up, and it's all working again, but it's just like it's just been, you know, going hard. How are we doing on the jelly plants? Because clearly it's running now. So this was the big thing, was make sure we have enough seed to do all this. So I only built like 2 full-on farms. It does not look like there's enough here. Nope, that's Yumako soil. It's not the good kind. We need more jelly nut soil. Yeah, there's not enough jelly seed. I'm gonna collect a bunch. Let's see if I can get some more seed. Oh, wait a second. This isn't... It's not jelly nut, though. How did we get the seed the first time? Oh, wait. How did we get the seed? Weird. Wait, you can plant them yourself? Interesting. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got to do dinner. I want to pull up some streams. Oh, it's be lurking. Yeah, I saw you been going on the Solar Jetman too hard. You and I want to say Pup was doing um, PoE 2 as well. Of course, Yogi. Our rocket is ready, but I don't have any green potion. Like, how much green potion would we even want to come back with? Can I just get 1,000? Can I get 1,000? I wish there was, like, refrigerant. I'm gonna need 5,000 in order to get that. You know, one thing I didn't actually try... Quality modules. I didn't consider that. The spoil time is less. Does it say? So it lasts longer. What about biomass? The problem is I need to have like a high enough quality in order for this to actually work, right? Spoil time. The spoil time goes up about 50%. Oh. Yep. Take it easy, Chris. Like I said, I'm going to be done here in a few minutes anyways. Yeah, there it is. Our rocket is ready to take us off of here. So if we need to leave because of our main planet getting destroyed. Ooh, Vulcanus is taking damage. Vulcanus is taking damage. You need to go back to Novice. And I will deal with you. I will deal with you when I get home, buddy. I don't know what happened on Vulcanus. Is there damage? But he needs to not get destroyed. Where's this guy? It's sitting at Fulgora waiting for beakers. See, there are things that come in from the side. I don't know why people thought that it only comes in from the north. So I do have to fix my stupid platform. The one that goes to Vulcanus hasn't been fixed. The one that goes to Gelba has the new design. But as you can see, the new design has an issue too, and it's that we have to get rid of some of these solar panels or make it slightly wider so that we can fit more gun turrets, so that we protect kind of the butt of the ship. So we could send this one to Gelba and get ourselves off of here. I don't know why I can't spell Gelba. And that at least gives us the opportunity to come back more prepared. I mean, the only thing left to do, sort of, the main thing left to do is to kind of automate the blue chip thing, but I could just send blue chip down to launch more rockets. The other two things, there will be enough to launch more rockets. We could use more of this. In fact, I think I'll build 2 more of these so that we actually have a full box of it. But otherwise, we're sort of done here, sort of. It's really figuring out how to get the green goo. Getting the green goo is going to be a bit of a challenge, I feel. And every time it's something that doesn't have, I don't know. Okay. It's alright. Yeah, it does give us the opportunity to go grab more stuff, you know. Ow. Alright, so that's plenty of those. It's just a matter of this blue chip. We kind of hit. We're kind of there. We now have enough for 2 rockets. I really don't want to leave this planet without the goop, but this is probably a good stopping point, because I think I have to... In order to make the goop, we need to make pentapod egg. So the problem with pentapod egg is that, like I said, they eventually spoil. But I guess if we did a thing... So we have the bioflux. Alright. The bioflux exists. Where... Okay, so I gotta have a way to produce the egg. And we have to have some way that if stuff hatches, that we, like, blow it up. Right? This is the game music, by the way. So these guys can't dump the jelly fast enough? That's part of the issue. We really need to come back with more blue belt. But okay, so we have the bioflux. In fact, there's some right here. We could just do it right here. Let's see what happens if I try to do it right here. Make sure I have enough guns in the event that this becomes a chemical leak. So two things need to happen here. One, we have to take egg. We gotta suck eggs. So, okay. Yeah, we could do it like this. That's fine. We also need to get nutrients, though. So that really lends me to believe I should do it at the other spot. Well, 1 second, though. We can... and just make more nutrient from here. I just need some way to dump all the bad garbage. I guess I'm just doing it on the inside. I mean, there appears to be enough bioflux, right? I think so. What's the rate that this generates agricultural science? That's 4 seconds ago. You produce 2 eggs per. So somehow you got to put the eggs back in. Somehow. Somehow egg got to go back in. Or we do what I did here and just kind of cut the... cut the nutrients around and just feed it back in. I think that's more likely. I think we have to do it over here. It's actually a really weird component, because when you think about it, all of these require... Well, I guess they burn out, you can just make it again. Never mind. You don't have to have, like, if the beaker gets burned, you don't have to... It doesn't all have to be in the lab at the same time. Okay. Do I have to move everything over one? I guess so. This is gonna have to be long arm. I did this in a dumb way, but I'm gonna do it this way. Jeez, come on. So I need to go get an egg. An egg in this trying time. And this guy's going to be a loop too, so everything that is spoiled gets dumped. Everything spoiled gets dumped. And it's gonna go spoil over there, okay. And then you have to basically loop. I guess, except loop's not gonna work right like that. Because it's all gonna become a jumbled mess this way, so we have to do something to assure that everybody maintains the correct side that everything's supposed to be on. So he's going to stay on the outside, 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 and then he's going to go on the inside, so that's wrong. At the moment, I don't care. Go get me egg. I'm gonna try starting this and then we're gonna be done. I'm gonna go up here, steal some eggs. Oh god. Okay, we got a bunch of eggs. See, they last 15 minutes. And they spawn baddies if they don't, yeah. Should just come back with a whole bunch of logistical bots. Alright, so this is going to try to produce more. What are you supposed to do? You were supposed to move egg. That isn't going to work like that. I gotta take this spoilage. Issue right here is that the spoilage needs to not be in this at all. What exactly are you trying to do? You're trying to grab egg. You should only be grabbing egg. Spoiled egg goes bad anyways, so we don't even want to deal with that. Okay, great. So that's that. Now, this somehow has to get all the stuff that it needs. You might as well give me more of them. You got more egg? Give me more egg. Nutrients and plate, huh? Well, give me some nutrients and plate. Is that all the eggs I had? May as well. So basically this guy only operates when this thing is, when there's enough egg. Slight issue. How are we going to do this? This has got to go way deeper. We're going to do it this way. This little loop's got to go longer. That might actually help us deal with this problem. We need this to filter spoilage. This might actually be the situation right here. Okay. It needs to go on the inside. So the bioflux will end up on the outside, and the nutrients should end up on the inside. In order for that to happen, somehow this has to do a thing where it like cuts to the inside. How do we do it here? Perfect, got it. Just like that. Now it's on the inside. And this guy can just go to the outside. There you go. Now, how do I not blow up everything on this planet? Because the real question is, how many things... Oh, right, these have to somehow be removed from... There's a lot of eggs here, man. Grabbing a bunch. You may as well do both, because it's just excess being made that's being burnt anyways. But we do need to assure that all of this is... all these guys are burnt. Guess we could do this. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. This is not what this is for. Move this back. Just egg ball in all of them. You might as well give me a bunch more of these bio plants while I can make them. Right. So this is going to become what exactly? Just filter spoilage, and then this just do this. Move this down one. Great. So you should just be able to dump them into this. And this is going to be beakers. Only beakers. I guess it doesn't really matter, to be honest. You have to dump your spoilage, so actually don't even. Just dump everything. So if we can get to 1,000, then maybe we're somewhere. And you see there's enough biomass to run all this. I need like, what, 1 a second? It's plenty of biomass. How much biomass do these guys need? Because yeah, we have plenty. How are we doing on the seed business? Please tell me there's enough seed. I'm not sure I have enough seed. Just seeing that there's... I feel like we need the upgrade. We need to upgrade the belt speed so that there's more throughput. Is there any, like, speed belt I can just steal? Even though I don't think that's going to help anything at this point. A lot of this was used on other stuff. This is never being used, so give me this. Maybe 22 pelt is enough? I don't think so. Okay, it's 7:45. I gotta get down here. Yeah, this is not gonna be enough. Trying. So ideally trying to get seed. Yeah, if only there was an easy way to put it on 2 belts. But it's really feeding it into this bigger belt system. Trying. Okay, so... yeah, we can probably get 1,000 back. And how are these guys all doing on egg ball? Are they all kind of running? No, they aren't. This guy's got to make more egg. Problem, somehow the outside belt, oh, we can't, this is not happening like this, no. That'll never work like that, because it'll end up on the inside of the belt. So we gotta remove all this. all this suspicious white powder. You know, the issue here, though, is I need, like, not making the egg fast enough, right? It's almost like this needs to have another one that's right here that produces more egg.